Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Journal from Stamperia. This is a design project for Scrap and Create and you can get all your supplies there. And there is also a link, there's a link below for that and there's a link below for the cutting guide for this project. So last time we basically finished the base. We just need to do our covers and our inserts. And sorry about that honking. This that I have in front of me here is not glued down, but I want to show you the magnets. So you will have seen the walkthrough and know we have the removable element on the cover. So let me just really quickly show you how to do that. So you want to measure, now you don't have to be super exact, but you want to be close. You want to measure up 1.5 inches and measure over 1.5 inches for this magnet and then another 1.5, so it's 3 inches for this one. Now you can be a little bit off, it's fine. And then you want to take your scrap, I'm looking for magnets, you know, like we always do for magnets. I'm just going to use these here. Add adhesive to these. Then you want to take this piece here, okay? Well, I've already got magnets on it, so it like just slammed down. And you want to put it, and the way I did it is, hang on, is I actually put this down, just laid it down. It didn't have to be exact. And then I did my scrap like that. And then I sort of eyeballed, I'm just going to put that there. I just sort of eyeballed where I wanted this. And you want to make sure these magnets aren't showing. So it's kind of, you don't really have a lot of choice. Once you have those in that spot, you don't have too many choices with this one. But let me pull all this off so you can see where it actually goes. It's pretty close to the bottom. And about these pieces here, maybe 3/8 in. Yeah, it's about 3/8. So this is about 3/8 in, and this is about 1/8 up. Okay, so that's how you're going to get that done. But once you've got these, and you've got these on here, and I'm going to put a piece of paper or something back there to hide those. But so once those are down, then we can go ahead and add this piece, which I did decide was going to be the one I put down for my cover mat. So let me go ahead and let's get that inked and put down. You can see I've got all kinds of stuff around me because I pulled out anything I thought I might want to use. And I can probably move those to the side. And ink this. And if you have not seen the walkthrough, my thinking with this removable element was that I wanted to put flowers on the cover, but that can make it very difficult to write in a book. So I wanted to make them removable. And this will allow for that. And let's go ahead and when you put this down, you want to make sure that this seam binding is nice and flat and where it belongs. Okay, here we go. And what did I do with my, this is my big one. I don't know where my other one is, which I like better. And let me untie this. Be careful of those magnets there. You don't want to bruise the paper where they are. Okay. And then I have that. And let's put this, I don't need this magnet right now. And I don't need this magnet right now, so let me put those aside. So what I want to do, just so that this is not kind of ugly on the back, is just attach just a piece of paper to it. Nothing, doesn't have to be fancy, but I am going to rip it so that it looks a little more intentional. And then we'll ink that. And we're just going to glue this back here. We can actually even use tape. Actually, we can use the tape that's on the back of these magnets. Why don't we do that? And then I want to make sure that that doesn't come off. So I'm also going to use a little glue there because we can smush it down, it won't matter. And just put it right about there. And one of my magnets actually shows a little bit, but that's okay. It won't show for long. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then we're going to take this piece and put it right about there. Okay. That's what I meant when I said the magnet that's showing a little wouldn't show for long, because we're going to put this on. And I think that looks like a good spot. Make sure it's reasonably straight. There we go. Good. Now I have flowers over here, which I was playing with. Now I'm gonna have to, I've got them all kind of a mess. So I've got these two, it's just little flat flowers. And then I have this rose, which I like quite a lot. And I have a bud, which I thought I might go in that direction maybe with. So maybe that a little further out so you can see it. And I want these pretty far over to the side here. Those underneath. Something like that. Maybe a little neater. And I've got these little ones. I don't know if I want to use those or not. Let's see if I have any leaves. I had this one. I wonder if instead of the big rose, if we want to use this rose, maybe tone down the color a little bit, and maybe use the playing around here. Is it this one? This one's hard to use because it's so deep. I like it though. Pardon me. I've got these, but I think these are kind of yellow. I don't know. They go. Got a pink one that's kind of similar to that, to those. Maybe something along those lines. I feel like I need something coming out this way. Got this teeny tiny little white sparkly flower, but I don't think it'll show. I have these, but I think they're a little peachy, but maybe one of the lighter ones, or I have those. Grab one of these lighter ones. That's not bad. Let's see what these look like. Okay, that's... See, I can't really put that up there because that'll be off of that card, and I don't want anything that's not on that card. Let's... How about... Most of these are... This one here came out of this package here, which is... I don't know. Doesn't say what collection it's from. But I think it might be that nature one that came out with recently. Hold on. I'm pulling these out because I want to try and get the leaves. I've also got some butterflies too. But we might use one of those inside. Right, hang on. I'm just throwing this off to the side here. There is a butterfly in here, but it's a monarch, and I don't think it suits. Okay. Drop my leaves. Alright, so we have two big things of leaves. Ones that are kind of smaller scale, and ones that are kind of larger scale. I kind of like the bigger ones better. These look a little busy. Alright, so let's put those off to the side. I think that's pretty good, but let's slide those up, and I think maybe we want to put some leaves facing this way and then some leaves facing up that way. So I'm just gonna tear these and put these down. Hang on. So let's put those kind of like that. What do I do with my baby wipe over here? Okay. And then I'll put the other one kind of up this way, but I need to make it look more intentional. So hang on, let me just slide this off to the side. And where are my little scissors? I've got my charms. Oh, they're there. Okay. I'm thinking I'm just gonna sort of trim that way, and I think once the flowers are on, where's the bit that I just trimmed off? I can put that back on, but pointing up, if you see what I mean. So let's do that. So let me put that one, let's say right about like that. And then I'm going to take this one that I cut off and add it in so it's pointing up, so it doesn't look like half a leaf. There we go, like that. It's pretty good. This butterfly here is beautiful. It looks like it might go. Any of these might go. These are all Prima. They were for my stash, but I think Scrap and Crate has them or has something similar. Okay, now, so we have our flowers here. And I'm wondering if we want any of these things like underneath, just as an additional little base. I don't know how much would show, so let's just put these back down. Now that I have the leaves, I might not need as many flowers as what I had. I don't think that's going to be necessary. It doesn't even show. Put that there, put that there. Right? And then put the this little bud going up that way. See, I could put that, but it wouldn't be on. It has to be on the card. I'm just thinking that may be all we need. And then maybe some of our gold ribbon that I use in like every single project. Okay. And then let me just gonna pull off a butterfly. Maybe, or maybe he can go up there or something. Okay, let's get these down because that's pretty well what I want to do. Let me move those. All right. So that one is going right where it is. So let's put that down. This one, let's move that about there. And I'm going to put that there. I might want to put some leaves sticking out from under that, but we shall see. These leaves are all paper, so I'm using my art glitter glue, and a lot of it, which I know looks like a lot, but it seems to take a lot to hold these things down. Okay, there's that. And then this I need to, I don't have my little scissors that I usually cut these with, so I'm just going to bend that stem and tuck it up in here. So he needs some glue here. Just like that. Perfect. And then that little guy right there. If we need another little something right there. This one. Oh, I've got that teeny one that I said wouldn't show, but I bet it would show if I put it right there. I think that may be all I need. I just wanted to bring it out a tiny bit. Right there. Okay. And okay, what did I do? Whoops, dropping things. I thought I had some more of the leaves left. Maybe I don't. Yeah, they do. There they are. Scissors. Okay. All right, so I'm just taking a pair of these leaves. And then I want to get rid of that little You know what, I have two pairs of these scissors. One pair is good and one pair is bad. And these are clearly the bad ones. Okay. And I'm just going to tuck that right up under there to give us a little color in the corner. Perfect, right there. Okay. Looking good. Okay. I do love this butterfly, but I just feel like it's just one thing too many. And he does look good up there. We'll see. Let me grab my ribbon, because I was not joking. I probably am going to use it. This is a little sparkly ribbon. You've seen it before if you watch my channel. I use it constantly. It just adds a lot. There we go. All right, I'm probably going to use Fabri-Tac for that because this ribbon is fabric. And we are just going to add, so I'm just cutting little short pieces, which I'm going to fold and cut into little flag shapes, which would have gone better if my scissors were better, but of course I can't blame the scissors. I have abused them terribly. Right. Yep, just like that. And you know what I want are my tweezers. It's a lot easier to do this with tweezers. This one. So I'm just putting a dot of the Fabri-Tac on the back, and then use my tweezers to tuck that up. Right like that. Perfect. Okay. There. You know what, too? We might want to tuck a charm in here. That's why I got them out. All right, let's see. Right, yep, right there. Oops, get in there. That a little further in. Okay, there we go. Check my charms. When you order from Scrap and Crate, you get these mesh bags with little metal pieces and charms. And I think I've got 2 kits here, but I think this is the one for this, or at least this has some for this kit. I could be mistaken. That's like a fleur-de-lis. Feather. Oops. Crown, little keys. I don't think this is the right bag. Thanks. All right. have another look, but I don't think that's the right one, although it's got some cute charms that would go. All right, let's see, how are we doing? Do we need any more of the gold ribbon? I don't think so. Now let's lift it off. Yes, lifts off, puts back, just what we wanted. Okay. Let me just take a quick peek. You know what? Just wondering if we want to do something here flat so that when you take, like that shows, and then when you take it off, it's, I don't know. Let me think. Okay, I don't see the other charms, but I don't really think it needs it, so it's fine. Let me put a cover here. So what I was thinking was like something like that, but then I'm worried when you take it off it's going to look stupid. Because, like, why is it there, right? Yikes. Okay. All right. Let me set this aside so that we can finish our cover. The back. So I had cut this piece as a possibility for the front, and then I didn't use it. So I think maybe we'll just use this, the other side of it, for the back, since we have it and it's cut. And then I was thinking maybe this big piece here at the bottom, something like that. Let me get this inked. Let me get that off to the side. Let me get rid of some of these things. Not rid of, because we might need them going into the inside, but we probably won't use anything as dimensional as these flowers, so I can set these aside out of the way. Okay. Ink. Let's ink. And I think I'm done with the Fabri-Tac. Wondering, do we want to use that on the back instead? It kind of goes better with the front. Let's use that. Okay. And before I put it down, yeah, I'm just making sure it's right side up. My Stamperia Forest mini album, which is one of my most popular albums ever. I put the back cover on upside down and had to fix it. And then I had this, and that would kind of hide the fact that that there's a saying cut in half, or we could take the saying that's there and just put this one down on the back. Let's do that. We don't want too much on the back, but I don't really like that saying cut in half, so we'll just put that right there. We'll kind of hide that. Then it gets a little high on the right. That's better. Okay. Easy enough. And the spine, such as it is, we don't actually have a spine, but the spine, we want a piece 1 7/8 by, it should be 7 3/8. Yeah. 1 7/8 by 7 3/8, and I have a lot of scraps. Let me see what I've got. This looks narrow to me. not, though. That's fine. Okay. Let's get that inked. Do this. I know it makes it hard for you to see, but it's the only way I can be sure I'm centering it. Checking to make sure it's at the same height as what we have on the front and the back. And then centering it. Okay. Now you want to use your baby wipe to put this. Notice how it's, I don't know if you can see that my hand is curved over it because this spine is curved. Once you've got that down, you know, maintain that curve. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm wondering, do I want to put anything on that spine? I kind of don't. I like my spines pretty plain. I don't usually do a lot with my spines. All right. Let's see where we are at. I'm wondering, see, this would be a good spot for something. I love this little guy. I love all of these little sort of, I don't know, placards or something, cards, whatever they are. Oh gosh, I've got that sitting right in the ink. Did I stain it? I don't think so. However, as long as I got the ink out, I think I will ink this a little bit. Make it look just a little less crisp. And I think I will put this down here and only put glue sort of here and here. I hope you can see. Like here and here to make it a tuck spot. Right about there. Okay, I think that's good. We'll need something for in there, but let's do our embellishing first. Let's see, do we want anything here? I don't want too much. I had, what did I do with it? Here it is. I had this. If you were doing a memory book for someone who had passed, that would be awesome. But maybe we'll just use that tucked in. So let's save that. We don't want anything there because that's a flap. We have that I cut off. I like that, but not there. That won't fit, I'm sure. That's our flowers. I don't think I have. Just looking to see what we have in the way of sayings. Okay, I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me for here. Although I do feel like this might need something. No, it's a good place for a picture. Sometimes I worry that I want to embellish just for the sake of embellishing, not because the thing actually needs it. have these little frame things, but they're kind of odd because you can't use them as frames. I still like this guy. I do want to use him somewhere, but not there. Not there. Maybe he's too dark. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Because it's quite a light book. What have we got? Hang on. Got the inside back cover. Has it got anything that we want? I don't think so. Got my butterfly that I like so much, but I just don't think he's going to work because he's too bulky. This thing is curled. Can I uncurl it? Yeah, I can uncurl it. Put it somewhere like that as a... The only thing is this is such a good place for writing, and that was the whole point. There's that. It gives us another tuck spot. Okay, that's a maybe. I'm gonna leave that there for the moment. We've got these little jewels. Don't speak to me. Kind of want something here. This is very plain. Trying to use that, I just don't like it. It's not that I don't like it, it just doesn't go. It's kind of weird since it's from the collection, but for me, where's that one that I have further forward that I saved? Okay, yes, maybe there. Nope. I'm fussing. I do like that though, and I don't want to ink it because this is so light. I think I want this to sort of blend in with it. And I'm just going to put glue at the bottom. I don't know as I'll use it for a tuck spot, but I'm going to leave myself the option. Oh. Okay, that's good. I still like this, but I can't seem to find any place where he quite goes. It looks pretty good there. That would hide that your receipt thing. That looks like I'm trying to hide something. These don't fit. This doesn't fit. The only place this would have fit is on the covers, I think. Let's call that, okay, let's call that done for embellishing. And let's see what we need for inserts. We might still add some embellishments, but I don't think so. So I had this, and there's a bunch of those. It's too big for there, but it would go here. And so let's just work my usual way, front to back. And what I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I am going to go through and just pick out what I'm going to put in each of the spots where we need something, and then I'll be back and we'll do them. Okay, so I'll see you in a second. I'm back. I've gone ahead and done inserts. I only did a few. It really doesn't need too many, but let me show you what I've got. You can, of course, do whatever you want. At this point, it's all optional. Here is just one of the cards, the cut-aparts. This is a little booklet. I only matted the front. I did 1/2-inch rounds here, and this was 6.5 by 10, folded, score at 5 and folded in half. So that's that. Here I found this little piece of ephemera that I had meant to use, and I forgot all, I guess I didn't see it earlier, but I put it here, and then I just cut apart one of these little guys and stuck it in there just so it would have something in there. And then here's one of the other cards in the little tuck spot that we have here. Nothing here. In here I've got a photo mat for a 4x6 picture, and I matted it to match that. So that was 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 matted. Nothing here, and nothing here, and nothing there. And then I've got another 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for a 4x6 mat. Here, I cut another, that just slid way in there. Pull it up a little bit. Another one of these I just cut and tucked in the tuck spot. And then I have another mat, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and then a bigger one for a 5x7. So that's those. And that's it. So we are done. Oops, I don't know where that came from. We did end up using 2 8x8 and 1 12x12, and I was comfortable with that, so you'd be fine with that. You do need the 2 8x8s. And then we used some flowers, which I had from my stash, and we used the chipboards, so you will need the chipboards. And then I used brown cardstock. Black would have been fine, I just didn't have it. I'm just trimming this down. Oh, these scissors are so dull. Or craft would have been fine as well. Used a little bit of seam binding for the closure. That's about it. Some magnets. There's the spine. There's the back. And I started this morning. It is now, what time is it? 7:45 in the evening, but I didn't work like constantly on this. I stopped several times, throughout the day, did other things. I don't know, maybe 4 hours total, 5, something like that. So you could it's definitely doable to get it done quickly if you need a gift in a hurry or something like that. Easy, fun to do. Didn't use too many supplies. I don't know. I just think it's a nice project. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make it. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. And I will see you next time. Don't forget, this is a design project for Scrap and Create, and you can get all your supplies there. I'll have it linked down below. I will also have a link to the cutting guide for this project down below, as well as a discount code for my glass mat from Glassboard Studios. And I guess that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.